Hey guys, this is Joe, and it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Cebu. It's still beautiful despite the fact that the temperature is quite high outside. And this room is currently running, um, it's running five tanks, no, six tanks, four of which have operational filter system, which kind of creates surface agitation, which in return increases vapor that is present in my room. So it kind of makes the room really humid at some point. It's humid to the point where I kind of wanted to just go out and enjoy the air outside. Anyway, this is one of my brackish tank. This used to be a marine tank, which I initially planned to convert into a cichlid tank. So the specific gravity is quite different because there's still salt dissolved within the substrate and I can't remove them. So after replacing the salt water with fresh water, the water automatically became brackish, which is quite ideal for brackish dwelling fish. Now this tank is dominated by these Terapon Jarbuas. These fish are called the target fish or the crescent runner. So that's what they call it in the US. In the Philippines, we call this the bugaong. People don't really pay attention to this fish because it's very common here in the Philippines. If you go to any beach in the Philippines, specifically in Cebu, you would see schools of these fish swimming around the shoreline. So that's how common this fish is. So this is perhaps the first time in my lifetime that I've kept so many target fish in one tank because they are very difficult to catch. Alright, so they also share this tank with a few Manila pufferfish. So Manila pufferfish, I don't really know why they are called Manila pufferfish. Perhaps they might be they were probably discovered first in the Philippines. That's why they call it Manila pufferfish. These fish are mostly kept in marine tanks, but they can survive in a brackish environment as long as you make sure you pay attention to the quality of the water. I also have one danggit in here. Danggit is called a rabbitfish. It's the fish right there. In Cebu, we make dried fish out of this fish in large numbers because this is kind of a delicacy in Cebu. When you speak of dried fish, danggit is the best selling dried fish in the province of Cebu. So I also added a few of these cichlids. These are Oratus cichlid from Lake Malawi. I added them to help distribute the aggression of the target fish. So Oratus cichlid is equally aggressive and equally active and agile. So they can keep up with the level of aggression of the target fish. Okay, so I'm just going to try to show you how these pufferfish are fed. I'm going to feed them with prawn meat. I already fed them earlier and I'm just going to feed them again. So this is the prawn meat. You can observe that the puffers they recognize the meat. So these are very smart fish. They share the same level of intelligence as other species of pufferfish. So they kind of resemble a fahaka, which is probably 20 times more expensive. A fahaka pufferfish is priced approximately 6,000 pesos here in Cebu. They might be cheaper in Manila, but in Cebu they are very expensive. So since I can't afford them, the Manila puffers will do. Okay, so they are priced at 50 pesos each. So let's dip in the prawn meat. So you can see that the puffers are eating and the other fish are joining. They find the prawn meat quite irresistible. We sometimes feed fish with shrimps and prawns to help enhance their colors. So you can see that they're also feeding on the fish, on the prawn. Okay, so I'm not going to keep the prawn long in this tank because each time they bite at it, there is some sort of juice, prawn juice, that leaches into the water. So it makes the water a little bit cloudy, and I kind of don't like it. Yeah, the danggit is also feeding on it. Alright, so I think that's it. And thank you for watching.